SaaS founders, let me ask you something. You want your website to look premium, professional, and trustworthy, but you don't have a huge budget. Here's the problem. Most low-budget websites look cheap, cluttered, and confusing, and that instantly kills trust with visitors. The good news, making your website feel high-end does not need to cost tens of thousands of dollars. Today, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to make your SaaS site look much more professional and premium without breaking the budget. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to tweak to make your site feel polished, modern, and conversion-focused. People judge your SaaS product in a matter of seconds. If your website feels unprofessional, visitors will subconsciously think your product is too. Even small design mistakes, like a crowded hero section, inconsistent colors, or unclear buttons, can dramatically reduce signups. So the key solution to this is strategic design and not expensive custom graphics and custom animations. You can make your website feel like $1,000,000 just by using a correct typography, spacing, smart color choices, and a few subtle interactions. And I'm gonna show you exactly right now how to implement those and how to make your site convert better and look much more premium. So let's dive in. Okay, so step number 1. Typography and spacing. This one is the fastest way to instantly look premium. Start with a clean, readable font for your body text. Something like Inter, Roboto, OpenSAS, Sans Serif, or Montserrat. For headings, pick a bold, professional font that complements your body text. Next, focus on the line height, the font size, and the spacing between the words and overall paragraphs. Don't crowd paragraphs, let your text breathe. Section paddings, as well as margins, are very important too. Give each section enough space to breathe and to feel organized and not cluttered. Clutterness reduces your conversion rate and makes your site look very, very cheap. Here's the cool part. Even if your images or graphics are not top-notch or not high quality, good typography and spacing makes your site look polished very fast and looks much more premium. Step number 2, that's colors and contrast. Premium designs come from intentional choices of colors, not random rainbow colors that you just picked on accident. Stick to 3 or 4 main colors. One's going to be for your background, one's going to be an accent color, and one's going to be a color for important stuff, something like buttons, call to actions, and overall links on the site. My advice to you is to also, in those 4 colors, try and use white and black. And not pure white and pure black. You need to use a subtle, smaller shade of white, something between white and gray, but closer on the scale to the pure white. And also when it comes to blacks, do not use pure black. That only looks good on OLED screens, but majority of people and customers are on other screens, not OLED, on IPS, and it doesn't look so much good. So use a slightly higher color palette from the pure black and a slightly lower color palette from the pure white. Make sure your call to action buttons stand out from the background and overall text and elements. They should fully pop from the rest of your page. You need to make it obvious for people and make it easy to click. Contrast isn't just about style. It improves readability and accessibility, which subconsciously signals quality to users and clients. And here's a tip most founders miss. Don't overuse gradients and effects. Simplicity and clarity always feels more premium. Okay, step number 3, your hero section. A very important part when it comes to premium feel and premium look in the design of the site. The hero section is the first things people and users see, so it needs to communicate and provide value in less than 5 seconds. Keep your headlines short and benefit focused. The subheadline can add context and a bit more information that's going to expand on the main headline, but don't make it too long. And only one primary call to action button. Not 3, not 4, 5, 6. Too many choices make people overwhelmed, confused, and it drastically decreases your conversion rate. Here's a practical tip. Make your call to action buttons visually distinct and high in contrast from the background. So that would incorporate bold colors, rounded corners. Make the text in the call to action buttons action focused. Something like start your free trial now, book a demo, join us now, start now. Something that's going to be action packed. Even a small adjustment to your hero section can make a big difference. So every single time you do a small change and conversion rate slightly increases, it's 2%, 3%, 5, 6, 10, some are even 0.5% or 1%. When you group all of that, you're going to see a much higher conversion rate by 25 to 30%. Step number 4 is trust signals. This also incorporates how to increase your conversion rate, but this needs to be done well. If your trust building elements are not executed good, it doesn't even matter that they exist. People are just going to go over them and they're not going to believe you, and your trust is going down. With that, your conversion rate is also plummeting. So a premium SaaS website will build trust immediately. Add client logos, testimonials, and key stats that show credibility. Even a smallest SaaS company and a startup can provide just a small user experience or some previous testimonials for just 1 user, 2 users, and it's going to build trust. Also, the placement of these elements matters a lot. So putting them near the hero section and above the fold is the most effective way to use them, actually. Micro trust signals like a short testimonial or 2 logos from a well-known company can make a huge difference. Users will immediately perceive your site as much more premium, and that is going to affect your product as well. So a premium website also equals a premium product in the minds of users. Don't forget about that. Okay, step number 5. It's micro interactions and subtle animations. You don't need full custom animations where things are gonna slide from the left, move from the right, do a 360 jump and some of those crazy stuff. You need subtle animations that's gonna indicate people that your site is easy to navigate, easy to use, and is gonna provide clarity. You need to focus on not cluttering the site with expensive and also complicated animations. Subtle and simple is always better than complicated and cluttered. I would advise to incorporate subtle hover animations, button transitions, or smooth scrolling. Too much motion can feel cheap, but a few thoughtful and subtle animations can make your site feel much more premium and quality focused. So focus on that. You don't need to make your site feel like a circus. It just needs to be plain, simple, and easy to interact with. Before we wrap up, here are some few bonus tips for SaaS founders. Optimize for mobile. A premium site works seamlessly across all devices, so from 4K monitors all the way to the smallest mobiles. Consistent typography, iconography, and animations and illustrations make your site feel much more premium and professional. Also, concise, benefit-driven copy. Focus on the benefit and not just the features of your product. People want their problems solved. They're not going to focus on features if their problem is not solved by that product. So avoid clutter and keep it clear. Also, focus on scalable Webflow CMS setup. Prepare your site to grow without a full redesign. Just focus on Webflow CMS setup from the beginning, so you're scaling and expanding on the site is going to be much more easier in the future. Applying these extra tips ensures that your site not only looks premium and professional, but also ready to scale with your startup. And that is it. With all of these changes, you have a premium and professional looking site that's going to affect positively your conversion rate, your signups and opt-ins, and overall your product without breaking a huge budget. So typography and spacing, colors and contrast, hero and call to action buttons, trust signals, micro interaction plus mobile optimization, and also Webflow CMS focus, so your site can actually scale up when your startup also does. If you apply these strategies, or just a couple of them, your site is going to feel much more modern, clear, and much more professional to your users. So that's it for now. Hope you guys helps you a bit, and I'll catch you guys in the next one next week.